Thursday, one thing leads to another. Great 80s song. Name the band.
One thing leads to another. A Walla Walla Whip. The Whippies.
The Whippies. Do you know the answer to that one, Colleen? One thing leads to another. Big hit. 80s band.
I know as soon as you say
Biggest hit of their career. They had a few others, though.
Kick myself.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. The Fix.
Oh, the Fix. That's what I was
say.
One thing
That's funny because I kept thinking I was going Sticks. I'm like, no, I know it's not Sticks.
You were close, though.
I was very close.
You're close. All right. Nothing like early morning music question to stump everybody to get it started. It's 6:23. I guess it didn't rain again last night, right?
No, huh? So 94 for a high today. So pretty good, pretty nice temperatures right now. 74.
I guess yesterday there was an earthquake in Alaska. 7.2,
really?
and tsunami warnings and everything. I don't know if anything ever happened with a tsunami, but it was that's a pretty major earthquake.
Yeah,
somewhere around some place called Raspberry Island or something. It's off the coast of Alaska, I guess. I'd never heard of it. Had to look it up on a map. But I guess everything's okay. I don't know. But then they had a little bit more flooding yesterday in Ruidoso. Every time it rains now, that burn scar, that water just comes rushing down the canyon there.
Yeah.
So they're cleaning up once again. These floods, man, it's so weird lately. There's just been so much. There's been flooding everywhere. Yeah. And it's the kind of stuff people start going, are they manipulating the weather? Is it cloud seeding? And, whoever these people that we always talk about, they are controlling the weather. But things like that start happening. You go, that's so weird, man. There's been volcanoes.
Revelations.
Yes, well, I know, but it's the kind of thing it does. It makes you step back and go, man, are we there? Because you got the giant earthquake yesterday. There's been volcanoes erupting all around the world. You've got, there's the flooding everywhere. Wars, rumors of wars. I mean, it is. It's like you go, man,
because I know they haven't quite gotten everything, but there's, that's kind of one of the signs is when there's peace in the Middle East.
Yeah. So. Which most of those idiots in the Middle East don't know how to live in peace anyway. So it's going to be amazing to see if that ever happens, because I don't think most of those countries really truly want peace. It doesn't seem like, because they're always fighting about something all the time.
And I don't even, I used to giggle whenever people talk about, how women can, they remember everything and hold a grudge.
Yeah.
Not like those guys over there. I mean, they
have thousands of years of grudges. Yes.
I don't even know that they realize or remember what they're fighting for or know why they're fighting each other.
Yeah. It almost seems like it's just every time they fight, the other side has to react, and then it causes the other side to have to react. And it's just an endless thousands of years of revenge, really. And it's so weird.
My brother's saying, be on the lookout for the swarm of locusts.
Right, yeah, I know, right?
And, whenever I was driving to Alto in New Mexico last weekend or whenever it was, whenever I was heading up there were grasshoppers everywhere on the streets, on the roads.
Yeah.
Whenever I was driving down.
I need to keep my window up.
Yes. I was shocked, but there was fields. I was just driving out in the middle of nowhere. There's fields on both sides of me. And I kept going, what are those things on the road? What are those things? And I realized that they were grasshoppers. They started jumping up. So
grasshopper.
I had grasshopper guts all over my windshield.
It's funny because I was coming back from Nashville. I was somewhere in, it must have been Missouri, I guess. Which, by the way, driving across Missouri feels a lot like driving across Texas. It took forever to get out of Missouri. There for a while, I thought I was in Children of the Corn. You remember that movie where they were driving, and they kept arriving at the same place? I felt like I was in Children of the Corn. I was like, we are stuck in some kind of a weird loop. We're never getting out of Missouri. We've got to figure out how to get the hell out of here. But anyway, Anyway, we're driving, though, and it's the same thing with grasshoppers and stuff. And you're driving, it's like thunk onto the window, the windshield. I mean, they'd hit hard and just explode, man. It was gross. And it's hard to wash off, too.
Oh, yeah.
But that's great. Enjoy your breakfast this morning.
Yeah, nasty.
Oh, man.
I'm bad.
Yeah, I know, yeah. You're just inappropriate. Yeah.
Yes.
I can't tell you how many days I get home and Kathy goes, what was Mudflap talking about this morning? What did he say? Did he really say? And then she'll quote it, and I go, yeah, he said that.
Yeah.
He goes, my gosh, he says anything, doesn't he? I said, well, he got to, sometimes loose cannon boy there. But Today's National Lottery Day. I don't know why we need that exactly, but we do. National Tattoo Day. Hey, there you go. World Emoji Day. Yeah.
There's a game show about emojis now.
I haven't seen it. I've seen previews, or I've seen advertisements for it and stuff, but I've never watched it.
I guess it must have been Sunday. And, Michael's like, oh, I'll do terrible at this. He actually did really well.
Really? He knew a lot more emojis than he thought. Yeah. Yeah, what's funny is emojis, depending on your age, emojis mean different things. I mean,
that's true.
There's like different, just they have different meanings. Like some younger people will use certain emojis to mean other things, and so you got to be aware of what's out there, because before you know it, you could be sending emojis and getting across a whole different point.
I wonder what emojis.
Well, I'm just saying, like if you could. Well, never mind. It's not important now. There's just certain ones that you just got to be aware of their usage and who you're sending them to, because they could be taken a different way.
Oh.
One thing, you think you're sending a grocery list of emojis, things to buy at the grocery store, and a lot of them would actually be things that you'd be sending a whole different message. So, yeah. So, just got to be, got to be aware. That's all. So it's a National Emoji Day today.
My brother, I don't know who he's telling is number one, but that's the emoji he sent.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you, Patrick. I'll take that personally. But no, emojis, though, it is kind of, they're kind of fun. I don't know. Some people refuse to use them, but I use them all the time. Yeah.
I love them.
The one you got to be careful with, too, though, I think, besides ones that have double meanings and stuff like that, but it's like the thumbs up emoji. To me, you got to use that in the right situation, because a lot of times that can just look like, yeah, whatever. I mean, kind of like, yeah, okay, duly noted. But sometimes it's handy just to go, got the information, thank you.
Got it.
But it can also, in certain things, it can look like, yeah, I don't really care, but yeah, got it.
I would rather have a thumbs up emoji than K.
Okay, now I don't like that either. Okay,
I've never taken offense to the thumbs up emoji, but K. I'm like, really? That one gets me.
Yeah, too lazy to put the O.
Yeah,
I know. That's a good one right there. That I wonder if I'm kind of the same way on that one. I won't use that one.
If the person who invented the telephone, ever thought we'd be here, we'd be texting words.
I think we talked about this before.
I think we have.
One of the most incredible inventions of of our lives, and it's you can talk through the air with here we are writing things out again, typing things out, little messages. I mean, it is pretty crazy, isn't it?
It's like the Stone Age, like the writing on the rock.
Yeah, pretty soon that's going to come back into style. We're doing cave drawings.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
We're leaving our kids nothing. They don't have any, carvings or wall engravings or anything like that. It's just nothing. I mean, they won't even be able to find baby pictures because they're all in the cloud.
I know. I think about this a lot. How sometimes, this is the kind of stuff I think about, I guess, in my spare time. But what if we've already all these things existed? There's people that think like the pyramids, how incredibly built they were with the exacting specifications and all that kind of stuff. Ancient architecture, how amazing it was, and how did they, how did they measure stuff without all the sophisticated computers and things that we have now? And so what if they had all this stuff, but there was some catastrophe and it all got destroyed? And they had the same thing we had with, as far as like things in the cloud. They'd already had computers, they had all the stuff, but there's no record of it because it would never survive.
Yeah.
So it's like, or maybe history's repeating itself, and here we are now to that point again. All of our stuff doesn't really exist. I mean, think about it. All your documents at work, it's all just stored somewhere on computers and clouds. It doesn't. You don't have a hard copy of the vast majority of it. Yeah. Your own family photos. I mean, I've got 2,000 photos probably, but how many hard copies of photos do I really have? So if it all gets wiped out, you're right. We have no record of our existence for the most part.
I feel like I'm in the Matrix.
Weird?
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's creepy to think about. So get out there and get those photos printed.
By the way,
right.
Let's see, how many photos do you have on your phone right now?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Let's see. Will it tell me?
Yeah, somewhere. Where's
I
it
do.
tell you?
I know. I have mine.
You have. I think.
Here. I know. Where does it tell it?
It's right here on the top. See, under the word photos. Oh, okay. I have 6,024.
Wow,
Your thing.
2024.
Okay.
Hang on here.
Whenever you go into photos, you see the word photo.
Well, how come mine just says library?
Yeah, that's all mine says too.
Okay, well, now it says library. Interesting, because it originally said photos.
Oh, it's like it switches real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
There,
Okay,
yeah.
how many did you say you had?
I have 6,024.
Oh, man, this is crazy. You know how many I have?
How many?
6,022.
Ooh.
Isn't that weird? What are the chances?
I win.
With that many? Okay. No, we're playing like golf. I win. Lowest score wins. No, what do you have? I bet you don't have that many.
No, I have like 1,400. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. You don't care
Holy.
about your family and experiences?
No, I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, James wins 15,189. He said
Wow.
mostly work related, though.
Dang, man. Okay.
Woo.
Wow. Yeah, I have 6,000. So I didn't. That's funny. You got 6,024.
Mm-hmm.
6,020. You think getting up? That's pretty wild. Man, I gotta take two more just to.
You should.
I've-
You should take two more.
I've deleted a lot too, especially whenever I got my new phone.
Okay, now
Now
we're
we're
tied.
tied.
Yeah.
Let's see. Miss Lisa has 19,546. Uh-oh. She's winning.
Man.
Oh, no. James has 15,000. Hurry up.
No,
and
she
take-
has 19,000.
19. Oh
Didn't
my
she have
gosh.
19,000?
Yeah, 19 is more than 15.
Okay.
Summer, 7,245.
Okay. Yeah, I have to go through it occasionally and just go through because I screenshot a lot of stuff. Like I'll see something that I'll think, oh, we got to talk about that on the radio. And I'll screenshot it, and then or like when we do our Monday morning memes, usually screenshot those, and so I'll go back and look, and I've got all these screenshots of things, and I'm like, what is that? Why did I save that? And then I have to read it and go, oh yeah, I think we talked about that one time, or I have to go back and delete because if I didn't do that, man, I'd be up there 10,000 probably. So, all right. Well, anyway, we're tied now, so don't take any more photos for a while.
You got
Let's
it.
just that way we can just relax. We don't have to compete. We can just relax. Okay.
Yeah, I don't need any more competition. We played gin. We had gin last night playing cards.
Yeah.
And it was not my night. And it
Really?
was I do not like losing.
So you didn't win. Wow, this
Nope.
is
I think
big
it's-
news.
Who won last night?
Well, Rita and I were on the same team 2 different times, and we lost. And she's a good gin
Oh,
player. I
man.
felt like we had really good gin players. Donna, but yeah, no,
Just wasn't your night. The cards just didn't
they
draw
did
like
not.
they. Yeah.
And it's okay whenever maybe 1 or 2 hands, but like 19 hands, really?
Right, yeah.
It's like somebody's stacking the cards against us. It was yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But it's okay.
it
It
kind
happens.
of describes my life. Bad gin hand after bad gin hand, But hey, you keep showing up,
That's right.
Keep competing, right?
Yep.
No, it's not that bad, really.
Okay.
I'm just being dramatic.
Are you?
Yeah, I am. I'm being very dramatic. All right. Did we already talk about the weather? We did, didn't we?
Mhm.
Yeah. No rain today, though.
No, pretty nice today. Just,
All right, cool.
just
All right.
cloudy and nice, sunny.
All right.
All kinds
Just
of
normal
crazy.
stuff.
Yeah, normal stuff.
All right.
Bring
well,
on the
pre-Friday.
sun.
That's right. It's pre-Friday, and life is good. If you'd like to check in this morning, our number is 806-900-9630. Or if you have the Sonic KLLL mobile app, you can always message us through that, too. There's a thing called Open Mic there. And really, just go down the bottom on the app on that homepage there. You just click Open Mic, and you record a little message. You can say anything
Kind of cool.
and send it to us.
Mm-hmm.
So another way to communicate if you were looking for one more way to communicate. So, but yeah, it's kind of cool though. We just haven't really done much with it. I forgot we had it. And this week I was like, oh yeah, we got this thing. How does that work? So we figured it out. So if you'd like to use that, feel free. You can
Why not?
Use it any way you want. Complaints. Hopefully there's not a lot of those, but that's fine.
And there's a delete button if we don't like what they say,
That's
right?
true. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we can do that.
Delete it.
So, but anyway, no, anything you'd like to share or anything, we'll be monitoring that as well. How about that?
That's good.
Oh yeah, we also have a phone in here too.
Oh, yeah.
Forgot about that.
Phone. What is that?
I know it's so funny. The phone. It just. I know. We just text and do some other things now. That sometimes I forget we actually have a phone in here too. So, but anyway, feel free to use that as well. Sometimes we need a little more. You need to be a little more patient with that, though, because if we're talking or something, we can't always answer it in that moment. But we try to get to it as soon as we can. Sometimes you have to let it ring a minute and give us a second here. So I think we've done all the business there of communication. Anything else?
Communicate. Yeah.
Okay. Or cave drawings will also work too.
For your chance to win $2,000 in summer cash. 96.3 KLLL.
Jeff, Mudflap and the Gang.
96.3 KLLL. Red, white, and blue through and through.
Come on.
KLLL. You ready? Let's go.
I feel like we're the three of us are pretty aligned on pets when it comes to loving pets. I mean, I like my dog.
I like my
I don't know if I
pets.
love my dog. You know, I mean, just being honest. But
and that's kind of me.
But there's a survey of pet owners found that 31% of pet owners would date an AI-generated human version of their pet.
Ew.
Yeah, that's a little troubling. doesn't it?
AI generated.
If you could make an AI human version of your pet, 31%
I
of
wouldn't
people
want that. I don't want to be licked all the time. I mean,
Well, they have a short lifespan too. I mean, your relationship wouldn't last very long.
That's true. Yeah,
Maybe there is a benefit.
Yeah,
my wife might like that, huh?
yeah, right. Yeah, she can only put up for 7 years
Yeah,
anyway. So that's
yeah,
one. And,
that's one.
That's a dog year.
Yeah.
7 years is
Yeah.
equal to one. Yeah. But no, this is an interesting survey though. Besides that, which is kind of interesting, I guess, but other findings in this survey said that 81% of us refuse to date someone who doesn't like their pet. So a deal breaker. Yeah, man. I tell you, like not getting into a human relationship because of your pet. I don't know. A lot of people are that way though. I mean, 8 out of 10.
They are.
8 out of 10. Big deal there. Been a while since I've been in the dating world, so I don't know. I didn't have a pet when I was still doing that. So yeah, I don't know.
I did, and Michael, whenever he got married, he's like, "Nah, the dog stays with your mom."
Really? What kind of dog did you have?
At that point in time, it was a Pomeranian.
Okay.
Oh, those are cute little
And he made
doggies.
you leave the dog?
You know,
Wow.
my mother had spoiled that dog beyond reasonable. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So really for you, yeah, you dated and married someone who didn't like your pet. So you're one of the two, like the 20% out of that. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I didn't have a dog when I didn't have a dog when Kathy and I got. She actually had a dog for a while before we got married. But I think he unfortunately passed away before we got married. He had something wrong with him. I don't know. But anyway, it wasn't. I didn't have anything to do with it, by the way. Because I can see her looking at me. No, I didn't have anything to do with
What'd
that.
you do to the dog?
No, I didn't do anything. But
Jeff, it's okay.
he was a cute little dog. I can't remember what he was. He was all white and furry and some kind of a
lab.
No, it wasn't a lab. I can't think what he was. He was
All
a
white?
cute dog, but he just barked a lot, And so at that point in my life, I was my patience level probably wasn't where it needed to be to deal with a barking dog.
Shih Tzu,
In fact, I've got a
maybe?
barking dog now, and I don't know that I have the patience level for it. But anyway, Shih Tzu. No, it wasn't that. No, it was a hardier dog. It was he was he's about yay tall, about like this, and he was all
A
white.
Yangle or a Bengal or a Beagle?
Beagle? No,
Yeah.
Beagle. No, those that was Bart too much too. Wasn't that? I don't. It doesn't really matter. I'm just saying that he passed away.
I'm gonna
want to
know.
I'll try to find out. I'll ask her later when she wakes up. I'll see
Kathy,
if I can
what
find
did he
out.
have?
No, what did she have? I
What'd
didn't
she
have. It wasn't
have,
my dog.
Kathy?
I didn't have a pet. Are you listening?
Not even a chia pet?
I did not have a chia pet. Actually, I did have a pet rock at one point when I was a kid, though.
Pet rock?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was a big deal when I was a little kid.
They say that the pet you have matches your personality.
Oh, wow.
Personality of a rock. Wow, thank you, Colleen.
Wow.
Man.
Pump.
Boy, somebody brought their A game today. Okay, and one more finding out of this survey about how much people love their pets. 66% of us prioritize our pets' needs over our own. Sorry, man, not me. Do you do that?
I don't.
Oh, Shannon does, though. Oh, you don't want to say it out loud. I got you. Okay,
Maybe.
no, do want to get you in trouble.
She loves our pets.
Yeah, she does, and it's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Do you
I wouldn't
prioritize?
have any of it.
Do you prioritize your pets' needs over your own?
Probably not.
Yeah.
No.
Like, see, like I won't. There's only a certain amount of money I will spend, like taking my dog to the vet. I mean, I guess it sounds like I'm just cruel and heartless, but I'm not. They're just I just can't spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on an animal. It just seems silly to me. But people are very connected to their animals. So, do you like doing that?
Let's spend hundreds of dollars. No, I
Right.
can't stand it.
Yeah.
But we do it, so it's all good.
So Shannon does it, and you just go.
Well,
along
it's
with
okay. That's her thing. So
Yeah.
I'll just.
No, we've had to make some hard decisions sometimes about, because sometimes there's, you're especially if you have like dogs and they get to an age where they're just, they're old and they're declining, and you just get to. We had a little Schnauzer that he was getting old and he could hardly see, he couldn't hardly get around anymore. And it was just really sad because he had been a beloved family pet for years and years, but he just got so decrepit there towards the end that, you just feel bad after a while spending money to try to keep them going when they almost, they just can't even hardly do it. And it seems cruel at that point.
I know when we just recently lost our, my goodness, Bailey, our, just completely golden doodle.
Was a golden doodle?
Yeah,
Okay.
she was a golden doodle. But something was obviously wrong with her paw, and anyway, they said, well, she does have cancer in her toe, but it's just in her toe, because it's like, okay, if she's got cancer, then we're just going to put her down.
Right.
No, it's just in her toe, so we had the toe amputated. So we, and that probably was good for maybe 2 or 3 months, and then she was not good again, and then come to find out, she was riddled with cancer through her whole body. And so it made me feel bad that we paid the money to amputate the toe to keep her alive. So we put her through more, uncomfortable pain when she really probably should have been put down, but we didn't. You take the doctor's advice. I mean, you take the vet. The vet's like, no, we got it. No worries. And so then I started getting irritated going, because, because we had to spend a lot of money to have her scanned again, tested again, and then put down. And it was like, I was not very happy with my vet at that time with that, because the fact that we put her through all that and we should have put her down.
Right. Wow, we've talked. I mean, we talked about that last week when you were gone. We talked about my dog that
Oh yeah, the weenie dog that was going to die in about a month, and now 3 years later still thriving.
Yeah. And it was a vet. The vet told us, it's going. It's out of here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then you went back and asked, didn't you? Like, hey, listen, dude, what's the deal here? You said 1 month. It's been 3 years, and it sounds terrible, does it? It's like you don't want to sound ungrateful that you've got 3 more wonderful years with your beloved pet, but it does make you.
It just makes me question it,
because y'all basically got this dog.
Oh, we got
to help someone who's having a tough situation or something,
yeah.
And the dog was struggling, and you didn't think you were going to have this dog for very long anyway.
Exactly
and you were just going to give it a loving home for its last days,
that's
right?
Exactly right.
Which is very nice, by the way, for you to do that.
That was all Shannon, but yes.
But the dog has thanked you by living for 3 years.
Yeah.
So see, look at that.
It's good.
You're loved.
Yes.
All right. Well, there you go. Just thought that was kind of interesting, especially that part about getting an AI generated human version of your dog.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
If you think about that, like think of your dog and imagine it being, like a human, humanizing the dog to the point where it's talking and it can express the personality that, because animals have little personalities.
Yes, they do.
And mine would just be yelling all the time. I think, every time the doorbell rang, hey.
Someone's at the door! Someone's at the door!
All the time. So I don't think I'd like a human version of it. It's bad enough with the barking, but I don't think I'd want that either. Running around the living room, hey! Yeah, that'd be annoying.
Was it last year that they made something like for the barks or something, and it was like, and it told you what it was, like, I'm hungry, feed me, or
I think that was
love
just
on
for
me.
husbands.
Hear the Jeff Mudflap and the Gang podcast on the new Sonic KLLL mobile app.
Yeah!
From the Dollar Western Wear Studio, this is Lubbock's country leader and home of Jeff, Mudflap, and the Gang.
Streamed, not songs, but the most streamed shows of 2025 thus far. This list kind of surprises me a little bit. There's things on here that I was like, wow, really? That's one of the top 10 of the year? I'll be. Before we get to that, though, a couple things. We've got got a golf tournament coming up for Texas 635. This is honoring Texas Tech officer Floyd East Jr., who was killed back in 2017 in the line of duty, and they started this Texas 635 organization to provide funds to fallen officer families and critically injured police officers, and be able to provide some free local mental wellness programs as well. So it's a really great thing you could help raise money for. And the tournament's coming up on August 2nd. It's a 4-person scramble. It'll be out at Meadowbrook. And if you'd like to play, then you can go get your team and get all registered and everything at Texas635.com. I've had a lot of people say, what is 635? Well, that was Officer East's badge number was 635, so that's where they came up with that name, Texas635.com, if you'd like to play in that tournament. And then, let's see, has anybody seen any meteors?
I have not.
Yeah, so I was talking about, it was that the Perseids are happening, I think actually today is the first day, and I don't know if that was this morning or if it would be coming up tonight. But it'll be going on through like August 12th or 13th.
Oh, okay. Well, we should be able to see some.
They say you should see many fast-moving meteors, including a few bright fireballs. They say look at the sky after dusk. So this evening, you should be able to look and you see some. So,
check
and
it
then,
out.
Yeah, and then we've got there's other ones. There's let's see, peeking around the July 29th and 30th. There's another set called the Alpha Capricornids or something like that, okay? And then you've got the Southern Delta Aquarids also at the end of the month. So a lot of meteors coming up this month. Another weird, signs in the skies. And I mean,
Right.
signs in the heavens of, all right. But it's always kind of cool to see those.
It really is.
Reminder there. Okay, here we go now. The most streamed shows so far in 2025. Any idea what the number one most streamed show is of 2025?
The Simpsons.
The Simpsons did not make the top 10.
Okay.
Okay. Any other guesses?
I have no clue because I don't watch a lot of television.
That's true. You really don't watch a lot. I probably watch the most, but I can tell you I don't watch this show that's at number one. Let's count them down. How about, okay?
Okay.
Would you like to count them down?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I probably would say Friends or Big Bang Theory.
Those would be great guesses. One of those did make the top 10.
Okay.
That's a tease. We'll find out.
Cecilia.
And now, the top 10 most streamed shows of 2025.
Grey's Anatomy.
I'm Casey Kasem. Coming in at number 10 on our survey this week.
That's going to get old. So,
Yeah.
Law and Order SVU is
Okay.
number 10. You ever watch that?
Yes.
Okay. That's pretty good. I just don't watch it very much. Do you watch that?
No.
No, you're looking at me with a puzzled look. That's a
Yeah.
show? Yeah, it's a show.
Well, I honestly, I don't know that I tune into that, but Michael watches a lot of those Law and Orders, and so
So you kind of see it
Yes.
just peripherally.
and they're
Thank
kind
you.
of, it's kind of one of those whenever you see them, you kind of get sucked into the plot,
Right.
and then you start sitting down and watching it.
Right. That's why I started watching Dexter. I'd never watched that show before, and there's a new season of that came out, a whole new reboot of it. And so I remember hearing about it. People loved it. I never saw it. We finally started watching that. That's pretty bizarre. It's good, but it's a little bizarre. I don't know if
Carl-
I'd recommend it to you, but it's really good. Yeah.
Carl said he thought Dexter was.
Yeah, Dexter so far not in the top 10 for 2025. So, yes, we got Law & Order SVU at 10. Coming in at number 9, never watched this either, Squid Game.
I have heard of it, but I have never watched it.
Seems weird to me. Is this what I know about it?
My
I've just
daughter
never really...
watches it,
yeah, see, I'm like, I don't know. I got time for that.
Yeah.
At number 8, The Rookie. That's another one I haven't watched. At number 7, Colleen, Big Bang Theory. Number
There you
7.
go.
Okay.
Most streamed show so far in 2025. Yeah, because I watch, when it comes to that kind of stuff, The Big Bang Theory and Friends, I watch a lot of that. So those are, if I was calculating it, what's the most streamed stuff at my house, then those would probably both be in the top 10. Number 6, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Wow.
Who lives in a pineapple down by the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants. We all know it. Wow.
Yeah, there's some things on this list you could tell. There's a couple of things on here that probably just because kids spend so much time on tablets these days watching shows and stuff. So at number 5, Bob's Burgers. That's another one. Just never really, never really got into that one.
I've seen it.
I have watched the next one at number 4, Family Guy, which that's actually a pretty fun show there. I don't watch it a